Hello, namaskar. Yeah, and welcome to Elementals Meditation. All right, so this is the last video in the entire series of the Elementals Meditation sequences. All right, so if you've been following the videos, this is according to the elements in yogic philosophy. And of course, you don't have to do any of these meditation videos in that sequence. It's just that this is the sequence that I like to do it in. But if you feel compelled to do one particular element more than the other, you're more than welcome to certainly choose that option. Yeah. Alright, so this last video actually focuses on the last element, which is air. Alright. Before we begin, right, just like to make sure that you're in a comfortable, quiet space. You have a little bit of time for yourself. Okay, you can always sit on a mat or sit on some cushions. That's absolutely fine. Maybe it's an option to have some wall space behind you so that you can lean back and then feel comfortable, or maybe sit on a chair if you feel more comfortable in a chair. If you are on a chair, try to have your feet grounded, whether it is touching the ground, the soles of the feet are on the ground, or whether it's on a stool or on some blocks, so that you don't have the legs just hanging for a while, because sometimes I see the practice can take a while, and you just want to make sure that the legs are comfortable as well. Okay. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, you can just come into any comfortable seated position first, right? We're just going to do a little bit of movement just so that the body feels comfortable. So I'd like you to just roll the shoulders back and behind a couple of times here. And then just roll the shoulders forwards into the front. Nice, easy breaths. Then you can do a couple of just lateral side bends on the neck space, right, to the right side and to the left side. If you like to, you can close the eyes because it feels nice. And then maybe doing a couple of neck circles as well. So you can just do half circles, maybe, right? Circling backwards this way. And now circling forwards and downwards. I like to do half circles because I feel that it doesn't put as much strain into the neck space if I did a full circle, but that's really up to you if you feel that you like those. I just like to take it really nice and easy, especially into my neck space here. Okay. And then now, so you're you're gonna do a little twist. So you can bring the left hand on top of the knee here, the right hand behind. Oof, coming into a twist. Releasing, and then you can bring the right palm onto the left knee, holding onto that knee, and then the left hand behind the back as you rotate the other way. Okay, slowly coming back to the middle, right? And now you're gonna extend the arms up and above the head. Okay, you're gonna interlace the fingers and then press the palms, and then keep reaching all the way upwards. Go tall, go tall, go tall. Stay along the spine here, and you can gently just sway side to side. Maybe even rotate the chest slightly forwards, kind of move like in a figure 8 position a little bit. Okay, so here rather than just side to side, right? Good. And then after a couple of times, okay, you can slowly bring the arms all the way down, side out. Allow the body to settle. Okay. So make sure, you're comfortable to the position. If you need to release the legs out at any time, you need to stretch the legs out, you're more than welcome to do so. We do need to move the body, usually after seating for a while, so you can go ahead and stretch out, maybe, right? Just shake the legs out if you need to, okay, before you come back into this seated position, okay? All right, now. So So let's get started here. Okay, so just any comfortable seated position here. Maybe, okay, closing your eyes here. Then now noticing and focusing on your own breath. I'd like you to try to feel into the sit bones, into the lower back space here. And then if you can feel the sit bones, feel that if you can maybe like just push the sit bones back and behind onto the ground or onto your cushion. Maybe leaning back ever so slightly so the spine feels tall, doesn't feel strained. Then just really sensing and being aware of the legs. Maybe the feet are in touch with the ground, or the sides of the legs, they are in touch with the mat space or the earth space. Feeling the entire torso, so the whole front of the body. Feeling that spine staying really nice and tall. Doesn't feel strained. Feeling now into the shoulders and into the arms. They feel really nice and relaxed. Feeling the throat space, the neck space. Feeling the whole face, the head area. And slowly bringing that awareness, towards the space that you are in, your surroundings. Noticing maybe, that sense of stillness, that sense of quietness. In your physical environment, then inviting your body, your mind to find some stillness and quietness as well. So just simply sitting for a little while, simply noticing the breath, the space, the body. And from here, we are going to move into a little bit of breath awareness. We do a little bit of some breath work. You can maintain the eyes closed. If it's relatively new for you, you might open the eyes just for a little while, maybe the first few rounds, as we do some alternate nostril breathing, where you will use the right hand, the thumb and the ring finger to be alternating on the fingers to close the right and left nostrils on either side. Okay. So I'd like you to bring the thumb towards the right nostril, closing the right nostril here. Just noticing the inhalation and the exhalation on the left side. Okay, and then now using the ring finger, closing it on the left nostril so that only the right side is breathing on the inhalation and the exhalation. So we are going to alternate on which sides that we're breathing, and we'll use the thumb and the ring fingers accordingly. Again, if this is relatively new for you, you can just keep the eyes open for a couple of rounds first, okay? So bring once more the thumb towards the right side, holding it in. Allow the body to fully exhale. Inhale through the left side, so inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left with the ring finger open to the right, and exhale this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling through the right and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Closing with the thumb opening on the left side, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhaling on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close and open to the right. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close to the thumb open to the left side, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can close the eyes if you like to. Inhaling left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left, open on the right. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale to the same side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close, open to the left side, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left, open to the right. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close and open to the left. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close, opening to the right side. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close, open to the left. Exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do one more round. Inhale on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left and open to the right. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close and open to the left. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can release the arm down. You can keep the eyes closed. And I'd like you to just be aware of the breath at the nostrils. Feeling and really paying attention to the sensation of the breath on the inhalation and the exhalations. Maybe noticing a sense, a certain quality that is rising up from the breath space right now. Maybe feeling a sense of equalness or evenness in the breath on both sides. Feel that the amount of air that you are inhaling on the left is the same as the amount of air on the right. Right, and you feel when you exhale that the amount of air that is flowing out on the right side is the same as the amount of air flowing out on the left. Simply noticing this sense of equalness, this sense of balance, this sense of equilibrium in the breath. Noticing that when you inhale, there's an even sense of intake into both the nostrils at the same time. And then when you exhale, right, noticing that there's an equal sense of breathing out. The same amount of air flowing out as well. Feeling this sense of sameness, this sense of equalness. And when it feels like it's really equal, when it feels that it is balanced this way, right? When it feels that both sides are experiencing, right, the same thing, that there is a sense of, right, real balance and a sense of just complete harmony between right and left sides. And as we feel that sense of harmony, that sense of equalness, maybe sensing that and really feeling that this space of equalness is so harmonized that it feels like it is really just one movement together. It feels like they are united in the experience. It feels like it is actually one and the same. Maybe now the inhalation feels exactly almost like the exhalation. Right? In terms of the feeling of the breath, in terms of the quality of the breath, in terms of the texture of the breath. It feels exactly the same when you're inhaling and you're exhaling till you feel that there's almost no difference in the experience of the breath itself. And you're really just feeling so at ease and so peaceful and so calm because there is this harmony that's happening right now when the two sides are unified like as one, that it feels exactly the same. Even though the action may be different, but the experience of it, the sensation of it is so pleasant that sometimes you're not even thinking about the action, but you're just really feeling what it feels like, really just allowing the body to experience it this way without having to think whether it's right or left, in or out. So really embracing this sense of oneness, right? This sense of unity with the breath. Maybe also, right, starting to feel this whole sense of calmness and ease coming into the whole physical body. And then you are feeling that the whole physical body feels so relaxed and so calm. It feels soft and relaxed. And then the mind space feels the same as well, right? The mental space. Maybe the mental space is feeling the same. It is also feeling just so at ease. It feels at peace. It feels calm. And you now feel that maybe the body and the mind together, that you feel that it is balanced and in harmony this way. Right? The body and the mind are experiencing this sensation of ease and this sensation of calmness. At the same time that until that you're not even thinking about whether it's the body that's feeling it or it's the mind that just feels so relaxed. It is the whole thing together as one that is enjoying this sensation. And then staying with how this feels. And let this feeling really permeate into each and every single cell in the body, in the mind, until you feel a sense of equalness in all parts of the body. And you feel that the entire body is just so light and just really embracing the experience. And then as you allow the body to feel this sense of togetherness and this sense of oneness, maybe you're starting to feel that the body itself, the physical shape and structure of the body, feels so at ease and so peaceful that you feel as though when you're sitting in this space right now, the environment that you're in, this space of quietness, this space of calmness, you also feel that the body feels so natural to be in the environment or in this space. You don't feel as though the body is in a different place or a different time. You feel that it is right here, right now, and you feel that the body, the mind, the breath, it just all belongs right here. You feel so complete, and you feel almost as though that the entire physical shape and structure of your body is actually starting to just slightly kind of dissolve away until you become, it's dissolving away, it's becoming into small little particles that are just sitting here, moving and vibrating, until you feel that even the particles, they kind of dissolving and disappearing, until you feel that the physical body and the shape is no longer, but you are still here. So you feel this sense of real togetherness and real oneness. And you feel that the shape is really just a shape, it's just a structure and a form. But you feel that this energy that you are, this vibration that you are, is in the same frequency, in the same wavelength, right? In the same experience as the space that you are sitting in. Until you feel that you and the space become just this sense of oneness, this sense of togetherness. And you feel that the physical body now is, when you feel that it is beyond this structure, beyond this sense of shape and beyond this sense of structure, you feel that the body is really and truly limitless in this sense. Maybe before you felt, that's good, that there's a structure and a shape and you had a form. But now you feel that even without the form, you are still you and you still feel comfortable, and maybe you feel even freer out of the form and out of the shape. Maybe now you are feeling as though you're able to kind of just allow your energy to move and expand and grow even more, because it goes beyond the physicalities of what you are or what you are usually seen as. So you feel your energy of your own self and the energy of the room kind of like together and as one, feeling this sense of harmony and balance here. And then slowly you feel that the room and the space that you're in, maybe, there are these 4 walls in this space right now, and you slowly feel that these 4 walls, they slowly start to kind of start to vibrate, and they start to slowly kind of just form into molecules, and they're just a vibration of energy in the shape of the walls. And slowly you start to feel that these molecules are becoming even smaller and smaller and smaller, just dissolving into small, really tiny little, almost dust-like particles, and it becomes even smaller than a dust particle into the individual atoms. And then you feel that now, okay, the room and the space that you are in has actually even expanded even more outwards, and it's grown and expanded even more outwards into this whole space that you're in. Whether the space is in your home, or whether you feel that the space is, just a space, in any kind of space at all. Feel that, right? All these 4 walls, they have come down, and when they come down, I'd like you to just notice and just sense when the walls come down, they come crumbling down, what it is that this space has expanded or evolved into. What has your energy and the energy of this space, what has it found harmony or unity or balance with? Noticing the newness of the environment that you're in. Like I said, maybe it's it's the bigger space of the home, or maybe it's a space of somewhere outdoors altogether, or maybe it's a space in the universe. And allow yourself to keep feeling that whatever forms or structures that are constantly around you, keep feeling that all these forms and structures, they just keep disintegrating, and then just keep dissolving, and slowly kind of just spreading outwards and outwards and outwards, right? Until you really feel that, right, your energy is really one and the same with everything else that is around you. You are as vast and expansive as the hugeness and wondrousness of the universe, the space of this universe. And the universe is really, right, just as able to be contained as it was in the structure of your physical self. Find this sense of balance this way, this sense of harmony, when physical forms and structures are really just forms and structures, and it doesn't stop us from feeling bigger and more expansive. It doesn't stop our energies from vibrating and growing and expanding beyond the structures that we are. So enjoy this sense of, right, limitlessness, this sense of complete and utter openness, this complete sense of freedom. As you feel it really all around you. Just taking a moment here to really just observe and feel. Then from this sense of hugeness and this space that your energy has been filling up, right, has been in, slowly, you're starting to feel that, right, forms and shapes are slowly coming back in front of your face, around you, right? Things that were formless are slowly coming back into a shape or a form that you know and that you're familiar with. But even though, right, that it is a form or a space that is taking, you already know that, right? You are the same space, right? You and whatever those structures or those forms are, you're really just one. So just allow everything to kind of just slowly settle back into right, a present kind of form or shape that you understand and that you know. And as you do that, you feel maybe, right, this sense of a kind of like a light or a vortex, something that is moving and spinning as it's bringing all these forms and structures and shapes back into its like original states, or the states that you were aware of, and you feel this vortex of energy kind of just now, it just keeps circling and circling and circling. And then you feel that this is now moving right above you towards the top of the head, the crown, the head space here. And you feel, okay, you feel that there's this energy, this vortex just spinning and spinning and spinning, because this is what your energy was, going outwards, and this is what the energy is as it is now funneling back into you this way, right, from the top of the head, and it's spinning and spinning and spinning, and it's bringing this energy coming back right into this space. It's drawing this energy back in as well, this energy that is also you. And it's spinning and spinning and spinning, and it's slowly starting to slow down. The spinning is starting to slow down, and you feel it really at the crown of the head, the top of the head space, the crown chakra, Sahasrara. Until it slows down, and it's still moving, but it's slowing down. It's not spinning as quickly, it's still moving. You feel that energy here this way, as you really allow yourself to connect to that sensation of the energy there, the sensation of the higher self and the higher consciousness, as you know right now that you are not just your physical body, but you are everything else that is around you. And it continues to spin, really slowly at the top of the head, until, right, maybe the vision or the view, right, of the vortex or whatever is spinning starts to slowly dissolve. But even though it slowly dissolves, you know that the spinning is still happening. It's just that it's not as visible to you right now at this moment. Right? Maybe it's slowly disappearing, but you know that in terms of an energy force that is there. And then you just really allow that energy to keep on settling at the top of the head space, the crown space. Allow everything to settle. Allow yourself to slowly bring that awareness, back into the entire physical body, feeling now the form and the shape of this physical body. Feeling the breath. And still feeling this sense of calmness, this sense of ease, and still this sense of harmony, within the body. You feel that everything right now is just contained in this vessel that is you. Maybe staying here for a little while, just once more, just observing thoughts that might come up, or sensations that come up. Maybe noticing if there's any particular messages or any other insights maybe that you have that are rising up right now in your conscious mind space. And as you're aware of, whether the message, or the insight or the experience, knowing that this is simply one of the experiences that you're able to feel, because you are so expansive that you're able to feel all kinds of different experiences at any single one time. Slowly bring that attention towards the breath. Feel the inhalation through the nostrils. As you inhale, you feel that the inhalation is going down to the throat and down into the chest space. Feeling out the entire chest space. Feel the expansiveness here. And exhale, side out. And allow the sound of your breath to really bring you back into the present moment. And then gently opening the eyes. Taking a moment here if you need to. There's no rush. Noticing and observing what comes up in these meditative practices. Writing it down in your notebook, just keep looking at it, and then just keep allowing yourself to write and to explore in this manner. Just keep noticing what comes up for you, especially after this particular meditation, this particular practice. because it's a really big concept uh, to understand about this philosophy, this oneness philosophy. Right, and you slowly allow yourself to expand this way and tap into your higher self space, the higher consciousness, whereby things that are always around you right now, they may be something that you're experiencing that is about you right now, but always knowing that, at the back of your mind or really at the top of the head, right, just knowing that whatever you're experiencing is also the world experiencing it, right? So your own actions, your own words, whether it's towards you or towards someone else, you are also this person as well, because this person is also part of the universe. Everyone is really equal and the same, in the sense we are really just energy, and we're just exchanging energies this way. So right, when we have energies moving this way, it's really beautiful, it's really in harmony. I really hope that you felt that that is so seamless, right? That in this sense of balance and this sense of this unity and oneness here, that there's no friction, that there's no barriers, there's no right or wrongs, there's no hate or love. Everything is just so neutral. Okay, so alright, if you have any other comments, or if you have questions, you always feel free to note it down here, and I will try to get to them, as best as I can. I really hope that you have enjoyed the elementals meditation practices. It's really something that I totally enjoy doing. And I really thank you so much for your time, and I hope that you keep on viewing these videos when you need to, from time to time. You can go back to them at any moment in time that you feel that you need to. So namaskar, and thank you so much.